Good afternoon, or good evening, I should say. I'm Shannon Sims. The plan to have fewer sex offenders living in Milwaukee.
And good evening. Yes, I am Charles Benson. That's what the Common Council says a new ordinance passed today will accomplish.
Pete Zervakis is live in the newsroom to explain. Pete.
Shannon, Wisconsin's Department of Corrections says sex offenders are traditionally placed in the county where they were convicted, but the policy doesn't specify in which city. Milwaukee's Common Council sought to address that today.
An ordinance passed by the Common Council today makes Milwaukee the 15th municipality in the county to place restrictions on sex offenders based on residency. The policy says sex offenders can't live in the city unless such person was residing in the city at the time of the offense.
What was happening was the state was placing all the sex offenders in the city of Milwaukee, whether they came from the city of Milwaukee or not.
Alderman Terry Witkowski says that's because other cities in the county had already adopted similar residency restrictions, giving the state fewer options on where to place sex offenders. He says the city's new ordinance puts Milwaukee on equal footing with most of its neighbors.
We would have loved to see the state take action in the first place to establish a state law on how this functions, rather than municipalities in effect battling against each other not to have them.
The mayor's office says he will sign the ordinance into effect. I reached out to the Department of Corrections this afternoon, but a spokesperson declined to comment on the new policy.
Witkowski's office says the only cities in Milwaukee County that have not implemented similar ordinances are Greendale, River Hills, Shorewood, and Wauwatosa. Live in the newsroom, Pete Zervakis, today's TMJ4.
All right, Pete, thanks.